all the cities that had to deal with something like this? What is your response to it happened here?
Right now, my thoughts are with the victims in here, many of whose families don't even know about this yet. So if we want to have a policy discussion, that is something to be had in the future, but not tonight. Not tonight.
Do we know if the victims were employees of the hospital or patients?
From what we do know, it could be a combination both of employees and visitors.
Do we know if he was a patient?
We do not.
With everything that's happened recently, was he wearing body armor?
Not that I'm aware of. That has not been mentioned.
Chief, you said he had two weapons with him, a pistol of some sort and a long gun. Do we know which weapon or both weapons? What did he use, or do we know that yet?
It appears both weapons at one point or another were fired on the scene.
Do we have any reason to believe he was targeting anybody specifically?
We don't have that yet. Investigators, the building not long before we came down here was officially secured, and homicide and crime scene detectives were just making their way in. So all of the investigation and investigative portions and those types of questions are just getting looked into right now.
Can you talk about what's on that second floor?
I don't have the. There is an orthopedic center, an orthopedic office there, but I'm unaware of if that occupies the whole floor or if there are other offices on the floor.
Do we know if that's where this happened, in that orthopedic center?
At least part of the same.
Is everybody, cleared out of the closets, the cubbies, and
yeah, they've gone floor to floor, office to office, and has gathered keys from St. Francis and have essentially cleared, and we utilize officers from those other agencies as well to help get that job done. There was one witness, potential victim, that was found late in the process, locked in a closet. So worth their efforts to make sure that was very methodically done.
How long was this shooter active from the first shot to him inflicting a wound on himself?
There was a 3-minute response, so I don't know how long the call took to come in, but it appears as though the whole thing was a 4-minute or so time span from the time it came in to the time officers made contact, 4 to 5 minutes.
And all the gunfire occurred in that same area on the second floor, as far as we know?
The best we believe right now.
Do we know who called?
I do not.
After everything that happened last week, was active shooter training refreshed on y'all's mind? And this was just almost second nature for you?
Yeah, I think that's probably fresh on everyone's minds. I will say Tulsa revisits that topic regularly. So I was very happy with what we know so far regarding the response of our officers. And as the mayor mentioned, the citizens of Tulsa, I think, should be proud. This parking lot was difficult to get to for some of those officers who were here just minutes after it came in. It was difficult due to the amount of cars that had responded from all sides of town. And then federal agencies, I believe every federal agency is represented here. Light Horse are here. I've been contacted by surrounding sheriff's offices, Sheriff Regalado, Sheriff Chris Elliott, offering to help cover calls for service while we dealt with the scene. So the response, I cannot overstate how proud I am of the area response to this incident.
Do you believe he acted alone?
We're going to have a press conference tomorrow. Yep. We're still unpacking a lot of this. We can ask questions all night.
I've got a question for Dr. Robertson.
If you want to answer the question, sure you can, or else we can wait till tomorrow.
We don't know. We are still trying to confirm his identity, and the intelligence and the investigative side will take off after that.
Do we know if there's any connection?
There'll be no more questions today. We'll have a press conference tomorrow. We'll give you all the information you need. Thank you.
Yes.